We're all so used to social networks that connect us to the entire world. But what if the exact opposite is what we actually need? What if your network wasn't global, but was built just for the city you live in, for your block, your neighborhood? Well, today we're going to look at a platform that's trying to do exactly that.
First, we'll get into the digital chaos we all face living in a city. Then, we'll meet the platform that's trying to fix it and see how its 5 smart feeds are designed to bring some order. We'll also dig into its really unique economy, and finally, ask the big question: is this what the future of city life looks like?
Okay, so let's start with the problem. And if you live in any city, I have a feeling this is going to sound very, very familiar.
No, really, just take a second and think about it. If you want to know what's going on around you, where do you even begin? For most of us, it's this: constant digital scavenger hunt.
Our digital life in the city is just a total maze, right? You're checking one site for local news, then you got to go to the government portal for any official alerts, then you're jumping into a Facebook group for what your neighbors are talking about. After that, it's another app for events, a different one for reviews, and oh yeah, another one to see if the bus is even on time. Everything's in its own little box, and it just creates this constant low-grade chaos.
So what is the answer to all that chaos? Well, a Russian platform called Megapolis Net is suggesting something pretty radical. Just stop juggling all those apps, and instead, bring the entire city into one single network.
The whole mission is captured perfectly in their slogan, "Весь город в моей сети," which just means the whole city in my network. And that's really the goal, to put every single piece of important city info right at your fingertips. Now, the key to making this work is a relentless focus on what's called hyper-local content. We're not just talking about your city in general. We're talking about your neighborhood, your specific street, maybe even down to your actual apartment building. While a network like Facebook tries to be everything to everyone, this is all about being everything to somewhere.
And the ambition here is huge, to literally become the digital pulse of the city. The idea is to create one single place where you, me, local businesses, the media, and even City Hall can all connect and interact. Okay, but hold on. If you put everything in one place, wouldn't that just create another giant, messy, chaotic feed? Well, the platform's core innovation is designed to stop exactly that from happening. See, instead of one big fire hose of information, it splits everything into 5 distinct feeds. You've got your main all-news stream, sure, but also a subscriptions feed for just the accounts you care about. Then there's a trends feed to vote on city issues, an events feed that acts as a city calendar, and a market feed for local businesses. Each one has a clear purpose.
And the thing that ties all of this together, this is the real magic, is an incredibly powerful filtering system. They actually call it your central command center, and it gives you unbelievably precise control over what you see.
And the level of control is just wow. You can filter by geozone, right down to your exact building. You can filter by spheres, like health or business. You can filter by sections, so you see news but not complaints. You can even filter by format. So you could literally create a feed that only shows you video posts about traffic issues happening on your specific street. That is precision.
But this platform isn't just about information. It's actually designed to be a complete urban ecosystem with its own functioning economy built right in.
So the whole ecosystem works with 2 main types of accounts. You've got user accounts, for residents like us to read stuff and join conversations, and then you have organization accounts. These are for businesses, media outlets, even government agencies, giving them the power to publish official info, promote events, and see how people are responding with analytics. It really is a space for everyone who makes the city tech.
And this brings us to a really core idea behind the platform, making it valuable to participate. The goal here is to turn regular citizens from just passive consumers of information into active creators of value.
And they do this with a unique internal currency called resonances. You earn these points for being active, posting something that gets popular or making really insightful comments. And here's the crucial part. These aren't just fake internet points. You can actually convert them into rubles or use them to pay for services on the platform. It's a direct reward for engaging.
It also connects directly to the real-world economy with this super clever cashback loop. Here's how it works. Step 1. You find a promo code on the app and use it at a local shop. Step 2. That shop pays a small cashback fee to the platform. And here's the key. Step 3. That cashback is split 50-50, with half of it going right back into your pocket.
It's a simple, brilliant loop that connects what you do online with what you buy offline.
So when you put all these pieces together, the intense focus on local, the organized feeds, the economic rewards, you really start to see a potential blueprint for a whole new way of living digitally in our cities.
You can see why this model has a real shot. It actually solves the information chaos by putting everything in one place. It delivers true hyperlocal relevance, down to your very building. It empowers you to have a real impact by voting on city trends. And because it has a real economic engine with points and cashback, it becomes more than just an app. It's a complete ecosystem for residents, businesses, and the government. Which leaves us with one final, pretty fascinating question to chew on. If a tool this powerful actually existed where you live, if your entire city, from your next-door neighbors to the mayor's office, all lived and interacted inside one app, what do you think would be the very first thing to change? It's a powerful idea to think about.